Miss M E Studios presents Just Being Me podcast. Your girl, Margot Evans. Hey, y'all. It is episode 6. Thank you so much for tuning in again and always. I appreciate your support in the Just Being Me podcast. How is everybody doing today? How you doing today? All I have to say is, can you guys please continue to support me and share me, Margot Evans, and my podcast with your friends and family. My numbers are growing, so I really do appreciate the love. I do want to shout out the cities again who tuned in to my podcast last week. Los Angeles is taking the lead now. It was Long Beach. Now it's Los Angeles, Long Beach, Compton, Pasadena, Wilmington, Miami, Florida, Torrance, Downey, Santa Ana, and Riverside. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. It feels good to know that somebody is out here listening to me, and I'm not just talking to myself, because it really does feel like I'm talking to myself because I'm in my studio by myself. But I know you guys are out there listening. I want to also thank everyone that gave me shout outs and comments, and again, like supporting me and commenting on my content and the stuff that I'm talking about, and I'm making you laugh and I'm making you think and all that good stuff. So I truly do appreciate all that with a D, all that. Anyway, let me see. Oh, so I said please continue to spread the word with your family and friends. And when you go to the Spreaker.com website, which is where my podcast is being hosted out of, push the little heart. So that's like or subscribe or whatever. Push that heart, because I'm trying to build my followers to hit like at least 1,000 followers within the next 3 months. That's my goal. That's one of my goals, and I would love to hit that. So when you share me, just make sure that you tell them, hit the little heart so that she can know that you're there. I really would appreciate it. My followers are growing, so I am so glad. And that's Spreaker. Spreaker is actually the system that you're listening to me right now. So if you're listening to me right now, 9 times out of 10 you went through the Spreaker app, and so just click the little heart. Do y'all remember Miss Cleo? The psychic in the 80s? She used to say, call me now. So I'm saying, follow me now. I'm telling my age. Yep, I'm in my 40s, and Yep, I love it. Over 45 by year. But this year I'll be 47. Anyway. So this weekend was Father's Day. To all the fathers, happy Father's Day to you guys. Hope you enjoyed your day. I went to Ruth Chris Steakhouse with my boyfriend and his daughter and her husband. And they complained. So I know dads get a bad rap because neither one of them picked the restaurant that we went to. They just we were like, we're going to take you out. And that's where we ended up. I know that fathers get the short end of the stick. Like moms, they are celebrated. And dads, you guys are just pretty much told where you're going and what you're going to do on your day. So thanks for being good sportsmen and doing what we tell you to do. All I can say is that don't be mad at us, because God made you a man. I'm sorry. We still love you. I didn't celebrate. Well, I celebrated my dad's. I didn't celebrate with my dad this weekend. I celebrated the weekend before because he got a twofer. He got a birthday / Father's Day, fish dinner / cake and ice cream situation for his birthday the weekend before. So I have an amazing dad, and he knows that. So I just took that time to spend with my boyfriend and his daughter, one of his daughters, and her husband. Again, eating Jolly Ranchers, and so I'm smacking. I know you're probably saying, why do you eat Jolly Ranchers every time you on the radio? Because I can. I'm just kidding. Because I like them. I like Jolly Ranchers, and for some reason, it makes me feel like alive, and I don't know. It just tastes good. I don't know. So I have a Johnny. I have another one that I'll unwrap, and you probably hear that. So I would say excuse me, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, this weekend I did continue to work on my promotional stuff for the comedy show at the Long Beach Federal Bar, which countdown is starting. That is next week. I am 7 days away from my very first show, which is my show that I'm promoting, I'm producing, which is next Thursday, June 27th at 7:30. I'm about to show up and show out, y'all. We about to do what we do, y'all, at the Hey Y'all comedy show. I know I'm goofy. I'm goofy right now. I'm super goofy because I'm sleepy, for one. I just ate for 2, so usually I don't do my podcast until after. I eat after I do my podcast, so I won't be like lazy and sleepy. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm lazy, I'm sleepy, and I'm here because I gotta be consistent. I gotta be able to drop my shows when I drop my shows. So I have to be consistent for y'all, so you won't be looking for me. Be like, where's that podcast at? You're dropping them on this day, and it's this day, and it ain't dropped. So I gotta do what I gotta do to build my listeners, so y'all love me and continue listening. So thank you, I appreciate it. Just a little recap from last week. Last week's topic was, I didn't have a topic last week because my heart was super heavy. It's better now. It was extremely heavy because I told you my friend had a stroke about 2 weeks ago, and I got an update, and my friend is recovering and has moved out of ICU to a regular room. So continue praying for my friend and their family. And I pray that my friend makes a full recovery and can come and talk to us about their ordeal on this podcast. I would really, really love that because, man, our health, man. I don't know what's going on in the state of this world. I don't know what's happening, but it's just too many of us having strokes and heart attacks and all kind of just crazy illnesses at a young age. So I just keep saying, if you have any medication that you are prescribed, if it's blood pressure pills or whatever, vitamin or whatever it is that you are prescribed because you need to take it, diabetic, whatever it is, take your meds. Please take your meds because you need them. You need them. So if it's a blood pressure pill, you need to make sure that your blood pressure stay down. Like when I was talking last week, I got an aneurysm because I didn't take my blood pressure pill. So my blood pressure went skyrocket high, and it busted a blood vessel in my brain. Like I could have died. So thank God I am here in your ears right now, able to talk to you because they took care of me in the hospital. Shout out to Kaiser on Sunset. They really took care of me. Some people don't like Kaiser, but hey, I love Kaiser. I wasn't born in Kaiser. My sister was born in Kaiser. I remember her being born because we were 4 years apart, and I remember going to the Kaiser over there in Harbor City and seeing her not born. I didn't see the born part, but when she was in the little room with my mom. So shout out to Kaiser. I will always love you, really now, because you guys did what you had to do to stop the bleeding in my brain. And I'm here talking and walking and doing what I have to do. So thank you, Kaiser. And I take my meds every day, without a doubt. I have them in my drawer at work, just in case. I got the Monday through Friday. I really feel old now. I got the little pill box. Got the pill box, so I don't care. I got my Monday through Fridays, and I make sure I take it every day. And if I do forget to take it when I get to work, I got one right there in my office desk, so I don't miss a beat. I ain't playing. I am not playing. So anyway, I can't wait till I can get to learn my system so I can do transitional music, because it just seems like I'm just flipping on to the next thing, and which I am, but I just need like some kind of transitional music. Anyway, so in my news segment, happy Juneteenth, which was yesterday. If you don't know what Juneteenth is, sometimes it's called the Second Independence Day. It celebrates the freedom of enslaved people in the United States at the end of the Civil War. Well, with that said, a white man always got to rain on a black person's parade. So y'all's U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell was asked if he supported reparations for slavery. They asked him, I'm getting this from the Shade Room. They asked him if he thought we should get our reparations. Give the black people their reparations. And this senator, I'm calling people names now. That be Shay coming out on y'all. He gonna say, I don't think reparations for something that happened 150 years ago, for whom none of us currently living are responsible, is a good idea. We've tried to deal with our original sins in slavery by fighting a civil war, by passing a landmark civil rights legislation. We've elected an African American president. Like, are you serious? Did you just say that, Mitch McConnell? Senator Mitch McConnell? Like, right there. Right, that comment right there is just letting us know that we are still in those times. Yeah, we might not have shackles on our feet. Oh, let me dance. Okay, sorry. I had to say that when I said shackles on my feet. We might not have shackles on our feet. We might not, be actually whipped, and we might not be literally picking cotton, but slavery is still here. And folks out there, not all of them, because I got white friends, and I love them, and I know they don't have this bigotry and dumbness in them that some of these people do, that they spew out in reports so we can read it just blatantly. Just say whatever you gotta say, Mitch McConnell. This fool gonna say, oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. He said, what's interesting about this is that, this is what the report says, is what's interesting is back in 2010, Mitch definitely said not to reelect Barack Obama, was one of the top priorities of the Republican Party. Mitch goes on to say, the single most important thing we want to achieve is for President Obama to be a one-term president. He said that back in 2010. And you look what you see. You look and you see. He was a two-term president, idiot. I just can't. These people are... if you don't have nothing good to say, that's what your mama say. Your mama say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, then don't say nothing. Keep your little dumbass comments to yourself. You know what I'm saying? They just really know how to take the air out of somebody's tire. But you know what? Not really. Not if you don't let him. He can say whatever the hell he want to say. We don't care. We going to celebrate our Juneteenth, and we going to have a good old time as enslaved people. We going to enjoy ourselves. We really are. I don't know what accent that is. Don't ask me. Maybe it comes from, hey, y'all. I don't know where that comes from either. I'm not country, but my people are. So, it just comes out like that. So, it is what it is. Happy Juneteenth, my peoples. Happy Juneteenth. So I created a new award that I will be giving out from time to time. And it was inspired by these next two stories. I'm sorry. Tired. Okay. Some of my stuff is being dyslexic. Okay. I'm being a little dyslexic over here. So it was inspired by these next two stories. And the award is called the GSGDD Award. What does that mean? What does it mean? Let's see. Go stupid, go dumb, dumb. Go stupid, go dumb, dumb. Go stupid, go stupid, That is the name of the award. The Go Stupid, Go Dumb Dumb Award goes to, the first award goes to Apollo Nida from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Do y'all remember Apollo? He was Phaedra's husband in at the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, he had got out of jail, and he was out for 10 whole days, 9 whole nights. So maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I don't do math. I can't count good. I don't have a calculator. Anyway, or a calendar. Anyway, he was out for 10 days, and he went back to jail because he violated his what do they call that? Halfway house rules. He violated something. The report doesn't say exactly what it was he violated, but he violated some of the halfway house rules, and so his ass went right back to jail, and he won't be back out until his regular release date, which is October 15th, 2019. So congratulations, Apollo, for receiving the Go Stupid, Go Stupid, Award. Let me see. I have hand claps. Let me see. Where did it go? Here. Let me see. Can y'all hear that hand clap? We'll see when I hear it back if you can hear that hand clap. Anti-here. Like I said, I haven't figured out like my sound effects. I be busy over here. I have a lot of gadgets and all kind of stuff over here that I don't really have time to be figuring out. But one day I'm gonna have time, and I'm going to do that because that's just what I want to do. So the second award, the second GSGDD award goes to who is it? Bashir. My eyes I can't even see where I am on my page. So anyway, it is Bashir Gray. Do y'all know who that is? That is the one, the guy from Empire. He is Jamal. He plays Jamal on Empire. And last week he was arrested for not having a registration for the car that he was driving, no insurance, and failing to carry his own driver's license. He was booked and released on a $2,000 bond. So Mr. Bashir Gray, here is your Go Stupid, Go Stupid, Go Award. Yes. How are you driving around without your registration to your car, no insurance, and don't have your driver's license? I mean, you a celebrity, so I guess you just figured they knew who the hell you was when they pulled you over. But no, homie, you got pulled over, arrested, and now you got to go back to court for something that's so Go stupid, go stupid, go stupid and dumb. Anyway, so there you have it. There you have it, guys, with the news segment of the Just Being Me, Margot Evans podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. I hear all this paper. I'm throwing them all on the floor because I have so many things here on my desk that I don't want to get things mixed up. Oh, you know what? So this is just like a little bonus thing. So I came across this article just as I was leaving work today, and it's about this lady. Her name is Marijuana Pepsi. Okay, so they said today on Twitter that it's trending. Like, her name is trending. Her name is Marijuana Pepsi. She just got her doctorate degree from Wisconsin Cardinal Strict University in Leadership and Advancement of Learning and Service in Higher Education. It's all in the name. So she made her name very famous. It went viral. She did her dissertation on Uncommon names. Wow. Wow. That one is so seriously uncommon. I thought Margot was a weird name growing up. I actually love it now, but Marijuana Pepsi is the lady's name. And yeah, I'm sure she goes by Mary, but she actually embraces her name. She loves her name. She said that she's Dr. Marijuana right now. So she said it probably sound like a dispenser, and it does. It does sound like a dispensary. Dr. Marijuana. I'm going to Dr. Marijuana's dispensary over there. So congratulations, Marijuana Pepsi. It is what it is. Your mama named you that. I wonder what she was thinking about or doing. I probably don't have to wonder. She was smoking marijuana and drinking Pepsi, obviously. And that's probably the things that she loves. And so she named her baby that. It is what it is. So she embraced her name. She wrote a dissertation about uncommon names. She is who she is, and she does what she does. So congratulations, Marijuana. I love it. I love it. Re-reality. My re-reality segment is here. So all of my other reality shows that I watch, and I won't just ramble them all off, but it's like the summertime, almost summertime, like the end of fall reality shows right now. They try to throw in some new reality shows to see if you like it around this time, especially summertime too. They'll start some newer reality shows. Well, right now, I'm watching the Ladies Night reality show with Salt and Pepper, Spinderella, and the ladies of SWV, Coco, Taj, and Lily. I watched this episode last week, well, this week actually on Tuesday, where the ladies were scheduled to go to a trip in the Cayman Islands. Pepper had proposed for all of them to take a trip. Well, Salt and Pepper didn't make the trip. Their manager had called SWV and, they called Spin to tell them that the other girls wasn't going to be able to make the trip. Salt ended up calling Pepper and finding out that she didn't go to the trip. So Salt ended up calling the girls and was like, oh, I'm sorry, left messages, whatever. So the episode that came on Tuesday, they started off with them all meeting. SWV was meeting, and Salt and Pepper and Spinderella was meeting with them, with SWV. And so you could tell that Spinderella was like super duper pissed off. Like she sat over in a corner. She was just pissed off because she had to defend Salt and Pepper while they weren't there, and give them a chance this time, whatever. Because the girls at SWV was feeling like, okay, they're really not vibing with us. They don't even really care about us. I don't even know why we thinking about doing this ladies' night tour, because they didn't even come. They didn't call. They're gonna let their manager call and tell this whole spiel. I just feel really bad for Spin. I know now, it was reported a couple of months ago that Spinderella is no longer a part of the Salt and Pepper group. And then now seeing this ladies' night reality show and the way that they treat Spinderella, although they say, we stand up for you, Salt and Pepper saying, we stand up for you, we do this for you, we did that for you, we give you this, we do. Their actions, the way they treat her, to me, is really messed up. It really is messed up the way that they treat her. She is Salt and Pepper, even though her name is not a part of it never has been a part of the title of their show or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, so why y'all treating her like this? And you could tell, like, in her face that she really loved the girls, but Salt and Pepper are best friends, and she's like an outsider. So anyway, during the show, they're talking, and so Pepper tries to talk to SWV, trying to explain why she wasn't there. She was like, oh, my neck and my back hurt, and this and that, because I was in a car accident, and so I didn't come. So then they confronted her saying, well, you were on Instagram at a party. Well, Pepper well, I was at a party, but was I dancing? Was I doing this? I was just showing up. She just really got on my nerves. Pepper on that episode, I'm sorry to say, act like she was on some super uppers I don't know if she drank too much coffee. I'm not saying that she was on drugs or anything like that. I'm just saying that she was super up, very up when she was speaking, and it irritated me because I'm like, what the heck is like really happening? And then Salt is just sitting there looking. So then Salt chimes in and she apologized to the ladies of SWV, and then she turns around and started to be salty. And she followed up like her apology to the ladies. She's going to say, well, you know, you really have to be careful with people who hold grudges, and don't let your group members talk about, you know, be talking about behind your back. So Spin interrupted her. She said, excuse me, are you talking about me? And she's like, yeah. So they ended up exchanging words back and forth. And then Spin got upset. So she ended up walking outside. Salt and Pepper like, oh, you going to go get her? I'm going to get her. You going to get her? So Pepper ended up going outside to go get the girl. And just the way that she was talking, it just... Okay, so... as I explained in one of these episodes, I am a reality show junkie. Like, I watch basically all of the major reality shows. There's some shows out. Like, I don't watch The Bachelor. I think that's stupid. I don't watch a lot of the like ones on the regular channels, but I do watch the cable Bravo reality shows. But either I'm getting older, or these reality shows are getting dumber and stupider, if that's a word, stupider. It's just, I know that these are scripted shows. I know they say it's unscripted, it's reality, but it really ain't reality, because these arguments and these conversations are just so distorted and played up for TV that is ridiculous, and it looks ridiculous, and it's just getting, for me, and I know a lot of people are like, it was stupid in the first place. Yeah, I know, and I used to just enjoy watching it, and you know, you talking about it or whatever, and then going somewhere else. But it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just I'm getting older, and I'm like, okay, this is not my zhuzh anymore. This is not what is entertaining me. I need to find other things to entertain me. I actually have a lot of stuff that's going on in my life that I don't have time to watch reality shows, but I'll be watching them, girl. I'll be up late at night. I'm finished this show late. If it's some over there recorded, baby, best believe I'm gonna be watching it. But I'll be sleepy in the morning, and so maybe that's telling me I need to like slow down. But for right now, I'll be watching because yeah, they got me. But I don't know. If I start a reality show, I usually have to finish the reality show. Like, I can't like stop in the middle. I need to see it all the way through, and then I might give it another chance, and then, you know, we'll see. Like Braxton Family Values or Braxton Family No Values, I'm definitely not watching that. They lost me. I can't. Oh, Basketball Wives came back on too. I did watch that late last night. Same drama with not with Shawnee. Shawnee's story actually was very heartfelt, because her son Shakira, I think his name is, if I'm getting it wrong, I'm sorry. He had to have open heart surgery because his aorta had something, I don't know, I'm not a physician, just play one on TV, but it was something wrong with his heart, and he had to have open heart surgery. So had open heart surgery, and all of the family went to somewhere, a different state, because they're here in California, and so they went to, I can't remember because I wasn't going to talk about the show, but they went to another state, and he had the open heart surgery, and then they had the rest of the drama with the other girls. And even that right there was getting on my nerves. I just can't, like, Jen, who are you? Like, shut up. Like, she was getting on my nerves. Jen was getting on my nerves. Like, you had the opportunity to come back on the show, and then you're going to have the nerve to say that Shaq has slept around with Evelyn, and she don't understand why Shawnee was so upset about that, because that's not the first time that she heard about her husband sleeping around B.I. what? This is Shawnee's show. Like, how are you going to sit there and say some stuff like that? So Shawnee got upset, and so they had like a whole little event for her son coming home and this whole thing, and then Jen gonna walk her little lizard looking self back up in there, up in the event, like, hey, and Shawnee was pissed. She was like, get my kids. She said, if you talk about my man, you talking about me. I mean, you talking about my kids. And you going to have the nerves to come someplace that's celebrating my child after spewing that stuff from your mouth? Girl, if you don't get out of here. So I do like Basketball Wives, but even those stories are just like really like, come on. We maybe get some more Basketball Wives. I don't know, but those stories are not... are doing something to me. Like I said, I think maybe I'm getting old. Maybe I'm getting old. Anyway, so I'll be watching and I'll be talking. I'll still be watching and talking. I came across this other article. And if you know anything about me, which you probably don't, so I'm going to tell you a little something about me. I love some barbecue. Like, love barbecue. And I came across this article on, I think it was the Shade Room. Yes, it is. It is a Shade Room. And the title was, It's a Dream Job. Reynolds Wrap is looking to pay someone $5,000 a week to travel the country and eat ribs. Oh, my God. They had me at eat ribs. You gonna pay me $5,000 a week to travel the country to eat ribs? Oh my God. I can't. I really can't. I did look into it, but I don't have, look, I am up in my age and I really don't have no room to be gaining no more kind of weight for nobody's ribs. That $5,000 a week look real good though. It really does. On top of that, I'll be eating ribs. And the position is called, listen, Reynolds Wrap is calling this position the Chief Grilling Officer. I'll be the Chief Grilling Officer. So this person will be in charge of posting photos, grilling techniques, and other multimedia on the company's website, as well as Reynolds Wrap social media. So you'll be on there taking pictures and talking about the food and saying what's good and all that. That's just like, that is a dream job. My mouth is watering. I love rib tips. Rib tips are my jam. Like, I love barbecue. I love really good barbecue sauce. Like, some people, let me shout out Johnson Brothers Barbecue in Compton. I don't have your address. I wasn't going to say it. So just look it up. They in Compton, California. Johnson Brothers Barbecue. Their barbecue is bomb. Their barbecue is so good. Okay, you hear my Jolly Rancher rapper. Sorry. Their barbecue is so good. They serve it without, like, the meat is so good that they serve it without barbecue sauce. So you can eat that without barbecue sauce. And then with barbecue sauce, their barbecue sauce is delicious. Delish-ish. I love barbecue. I have eaten it without the barbecue sauce, but I just love I love a good barbecue sauce, and I love a good, like, the barbecue. If it tastes good, I don't need no I still eat barbecue sauce with it. So Johnson Brothers in Compton barbecue. Go on, try it. Oh, and while you're there, you can get some sweets from Cardi Cakes. Cardi Cakes makes the best everything. When I say everything, stealing it from Cat Williams, everything. So they're there at the Johnson's barbecue place in Compton. Check them out. So let me start with my weekly topic. So following the topics that I had on episode 1 and 2, which was like creating a life routine. That is what I'm trying to do in my life right now. I need to create some kind of routine in my life so that it becomes a habit. Like, I need to work out. I need to get my podcast stuff together. I need to get my comedy together. I need to get these shows I'm producing together. There's a lot of things that's happening in my life that I need to create a routine so there's a habit that's formed. And it's just like walking. It's just like waking up, washing my face and brushing my teeth. Like I know that's a habit. I grew up. That's how my parents told me that I had to do, wash my face, brush my teeth. And now it's a habit. That's what I do. So, this week's topic and what made me think about that was I'm working hard. I'm working hard out here to reach my goals, the goals that I've set for my personal and my professional life. I'm working hard. I'm working hard. That's all I hear myself saying. It's like, I'm really working hard at blah, whatever. But then I started to ask myself, is working hard the answer or working smart the answer? So I looked up an article to find out what is the difference between working hard or working smart. So I have found this article. I'll post it in my description box. I can't pronounce the guy's name that wrote the article. His name is Blaze Coles, I think it is. If it's not, I'm so sorry. The title of the article is The Difference Between Smart Work and Hard Work. And he states that if you want to when you talk about the difference, here's the difference. The difference between smart and hard work is pretty simple to explain. It's simple to explain what hard work is, but it's harder to explain what smart work is. When you think of somebody being a hard worker, if you think of someone that's being successful and working long hours and putting in, a lot of work, like working hard. And then somebody that's smart, you don't know. There's not that many guidelines when you say that you're working smart or you want to work smart. There's a lot of examples of being a hard worker. But many people who work hard, there's only a few people that become successful from working hard. You can sit there and work hard and not smart, and you could just be working hard and digging a ditch, going in a circle. I'm working hard. I'm sweating. I'm doing this, but you really just digging a ditch because you're going around and around in a circle and you're not doing nothing. So in this article, he laid out 30 elements of smart work. I'm not going to go over all 30 of these elements, but it is a very good article if you're trying to figure out what it is that you're trying to do. So, for example, in my case, I am out here trying to figure out how to get my podcast all the way off the ground and flying so high with millions of followers. I am trying to, I am out here producing my own comedy show where I want to get more shows going within the week. I want to have my name out there so that when people hear Margot Evans, they know that that's a dope ass comic right there who produces her own shows. I want to be known. I want to be famous. I want to be someone who, like, if you hear Kevin Hart, you know who Kevin Hart is. When you hear Monique with one name, you know who Monique is. So when you hear Margot Evans, I want to be among the greats of those calibers. Even my girl Edwanda White. Shout out to Edwanda White. When you hear Edwanda White, you know who Edwanda White is. I know who Edwanda White is. She is a really brilliant comedian. I would say from back in the day. She still is a comedian now. That's just hilarious. But she was back in BET times. You knew who Edwanda White is. So I really want to figure out how to work smarter. I'm going to work hard because I know there's hard work that has to go into all these elements to create a success. But I also need to figure out the elements and create the habit of being a smart worker, working smart, doing smart work. So again, this article just tapped into 30 elements of smart work. So I'll just go over like a couple of these that I highlighted, and you guys can hit me up and let me know what you think about this topic, or what do you think about what hard work versus smart work? Do you think hard work is better than smart work, or the combination? I feel like it's the combination of the two, being a hard worker and a smart worker. One of the elements is from physical to creative work. So if you want to work smart, this is what the article is saying. If you want to work smart, you want to create value and creativity in the I can't even talk. I'm sorry. So if you want to work smart, if you want to create value in the creativity society, your brain muscles must be strong as possible. You have to train your brain to be you have to train your brain. You got to do stuff to train your brain. So you have to go to, if you have to go to school, like for me, I'm the type of person that needs to learn. Like I need a setting, and I need to learn information, and then I take that information and then I use it when I need it. I went to comedy class because I didn't know how to put a joke together. I didn't know how to write a joke. I didn't know how to create a punch. I didn't know how the timing. I didn't know transitions. I didn't know all that. I didn't know what I needed to do. I didn't know the formula. Again, you can't teach funny, but you can teach somebody how to write it if they are already funny, and you can teach them how to put that together to create a joke. So that's what I did. I needed to use my brain muscles by taking a class and learning what I needed to do. That is what has helped me so far throughout my life, is being able. I have taken a commercial, how to do commercials. I have taken a voiceover class. You can't tell in this segment right now because I can't even talk. But I have taken voiceover lessons. I have a master's degree. I have a bachelor's degree. I'm just all papered up. So now it's time. It's time for me to use all those things. Use what I got. But see, it's not all about education either. You have to be able to incorporate some of them street smarts into your creative work, into your brain muscle. You have to be able to develop street smarts so that you become resourceful. Another element is life management skills. Being smart and educated doesn't correlate with making good life choices at all. So you have to figure out your life. You need to manage it. And this is the tone for me, which is the creating my life routine, is life management. I need to be able to balance my work and my life into one situation. You know, I need to go and work out. I need to go to work because I gotta get paid. I have to be able to balance all of these things. So I need to be able to have skills to manage my life, because there's a lot of things that happen in our lives. And it's hard to say, it's hard to just say life management. It's a lot into life management that you have to do in order to create that habit, so that it's not just fly by night, like, whoa, wake up, okay, I'm just gonna do this, do that. No thought is put into it. You don't plan, you don't schedule, you don't do nothing. You just wake up and you do stuff. That's not smart work. That might be hard work. That's hard work, not smart work. And then you have another element is time management skills. We all know that it's very hard to manage your time, but smart work, you learn how to manage your time. The article says smart workers are very well aware that time is their most precious resources that they have. They value their time the most in life. The smart workers learn how to manage their time wisely. So even though time management is like, how do you manage time? You got the time you got. You can figure out what you're going to do within that time. Another element is knowing what you want. The article says really successful people know what they want. They have a very clear picture of their desired final outcome or end game from the very beginning. Hard workers have a vague idea of what they want, and consequently don't take the best decisions, or they simply hope that hard work will pay off. again. That's that hole you digging because you're working hard. You could just be doing a circle, and then you look up. You could be making a circle, and then you look up. And be like, okay, damn, I made this big old circle, and I done dig this big old ditch. Now what do I do? Because you never looked up and said, okay, I'm going in a circle. You just was working hard, not really paying attention or not knowing what you want. You just had that mentality of, I want to work hard without stopping and looking and figuring out what it is that you are trying to accomplish. Another element is looking on the bright side of life. The article says, always have a positive outlook on life, no matter how hard things are. And that is hard. That's hard. But I tend to look at the brighter things in life. I do. I try to just block out all negativity. You know how we say speak things into existence. If you speak negativity into existence, that will happen. Negative things will happen. The article goes on to say, when you're experiencing negative emotions, your creative and thinking horizons contracts. You focus all of your cognitive power on whining, bitching, and feeling sorry for yourself. As a consequence, you will become blind to opportunities and ideas that would take you a step further. So being negative, having negativity in your life is not a smart worker. It's not smart. It's actually hard work. It's hard to be, people may think it's easy to be negative. Oh, just be negative. It's easier to be positive. It is probably easy. No, it's not. It's smart work to be positive. It's hard. It's hard work to continue to be negative. Did that make sense? I don't know. There's a whole lot of words just coming out. You need to take that negativity out of your life. It's not helping you. It's not working. It's not smart at all. It's just going to keep you. It's going to hinder you. It's going to hinder you from your opportunities. It's going to hinder you from meeting the people that you need to meet. It's going to hinder you just in your life. You're not going to be able to focus so that you can be successful in whatever it is that you are setting out to do. Let's see. It says another element is hanging out with the best people possible. Hanging out with the best people possible. So I was talking about that maybe about 2 weeks ago, where I am in the process of creating my community, where it takes a village, hanging out with the best people, finding the best people that I need around me to be successful. So you need to find the best people, and that's smart work. Okay, smart work. That's what we're talking about. So it's a lot. It's 30, and I'm not even in the mood to read all 30 of those, and I know your ears are not even trying to hear all 30 of those. So I will. It's a very good article. I will post it in my description box, the name of the article and the author, if it allows me. If you're interested, if it don't allow me, then if you're interested, then just hit me up. You can hit me up on my email at justbeingme MargotEvans@gmail.com. Just being me, Margot Evans @gmail.com. Or you can hit me up on Facebook. That's at Just Being Me, Margot Evans. Or Instagram is at Just Being M_E. So I'm just gonna wrap it up. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you guys are here with me every week. Give me, let's see, if you want to talk about a different topic, or not a different topic, because this is like my continuous topic, trying to figure out my life routine. But if you want to hear something else, if you want to chime in and say, hey, why don't you talk about this, and I can look up some information that you think that'll be interesting, you can hit me up and let me know. You can also send comments to me on the Spreaker.com website. You can do a comment in there. I've been getting a lot of comments in there. Thank you, guys. That'll be great. So I am thankful. I am thankful again to have you guys on here week after week on the Just Being Me podcast. I am working hard. I'm creating my community. I am just figuring life out right now. And it's a blessing. I have been truly blessed. I've been blessed all my life. Thank God. But I have been blessed with more opportunities to succeed in my comedy career, which I am so super happy about. Like, I am so super, so super just ecstatic, and I can't wait till next week when we do our first show at the Hey Y'all Comedy, and the Hey Y'all Comedy show at the Federal Bar. It's just a dream come true. I am truly happy. I'm truly thankful for the opportunity, and we about to rock the house out. Like, I'm so like ready. My comics are gonna be funny, and we gonna do the dang thing. But it is a tiring situation, but in a good way. Like, hey, I'm not being negative. That's what I'm not being. I'm just saying. All I'm doing is saying I'm here for it. I will be up late nights. I will be sleep early mornings. But I'm going to make sure that I do what I do to make it happen. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in to the Just Being Me podcast. Thank you for your support. I'm still living, still loving, and always laughing. I'm out this. Peace.